I think that's Tony Stewart down below him. He's got cars on both sides of him.
And then Kurt Busch got into Bain, and into the wall he went.
But what I felt was when the 27 went around us on the top there, it's just going to pull you around almost every time. And now I see that Kurt's pretty close to our left rear, so that's double trouble. You know, when you get the air moving around here at these high speeds, it's as much as physically hitting each other. I hate that for our race team. We had a super fast Advocare 4 today, and I thought this is one of those places you can get a win. You can make your way into the chase or run top 5, and our car.
There's 2 guys fighting for the spot, getting into turn 1. You saw them make a little bit of contact, and then the 8 was on the bottom. You know, that's a compromising position because you have all the air sucked off your car, kind of pulls you around, but there was contact before it ever started getting loose.
Yeah, Blake Cook turned to the bottom of David Starr in the 44, and it looks like
this is it.
Whoa, Newman and Allmendinger get together.
Oh,
hard,
no.
and the wall goes Newman.
Man. Guys. The inside, Jimmy Johnson closing. Oh, but he just spins the thing out. It just lost control right there. The thing jumped out from under him. Quick turn back.
And around goes the pack in the middle. Darrell Wallace Jr. gets caught up. The big one happens just as they go through the tri-oval. Back up into the wall hard, Brendan Poole. Eric Almirola caught up in this in the 98. The caution comes out.
Down.
Happened as they went into 3.
See, John Hunter just drove it down in the corner, got a little bit loose, had to use a little bit of racetrack to catch it, and Matt was right there. Matt didn't crowd him, just a situation where John Hunter got a little bit loose. Tyler Reddick had already got in front of Matt Crafton.
The number 0 got in there, tapped the left rear, and I got sideways.
Oh,
there you go. No, it looks like he pushed up into him. You know, but there again, he pushed. You got to know enough to roll out of the throttle and wait for the next lap.
We talked about being in trouble off the corner. It really happens.
Oh man. Yeah, I don't really know what happened there, but they made contact before they got to the corner. It's like the 22 came down a little bit and got into the side of the 2, but that started for the 22 in turn 4 when he touched the apron. And when he touched the apron right there, and it's so hard to get stopped when you're going this fast.
Now, we talk about Dover being a self-cleaning racetrack, and with that banking, when you're up high, you're
2 days in a row now we have seen something similar to this. As I mentioned, some of the things that were sitting on pit road, crew members will put their helmets on pit road waiting before they have to go out there for a pit stop, and we've seen on these replays some things flying, one of those being a helmet.
Looked like Larson started to go the inside. He saw the 26 of Jeff Burton there. He started back to the outside, and the 40 was there, and he clipped him. See right here, he said, okay, I can't go that way, I got to go this way, and there was the 40, and he clipped him, and what an impact.
There he is.
I mean, it looks exactly what he happened to him earlier in the race. Same thing right here, but you can see he had the wheels cut just a little bit and caught the end of the wall.
Safer barrier, but that's a hard hit.
It is. You see right there, he had the wheels turned to the left a little bit, and when the thing caught, it just shot to the left. Yeah, that's quite a...
Turn 2, and 88 got a good run to pass me, and we're entering turn 3, and I heard someone say, my spotter, 00 was going to make it 3 wide, and then next thing I knew, yeah, I mean, it looks like he went straight into the corner is what it looks like. Next thing I knew, we made contact.
After a car is going down in here all together.
The 46 gets tipped, gets up and over the grass.
Yeah, he goes
back
up
on the
grass,
track.
Comes out and into the 31 car of Newman. There sits the 42 right in the middle of the racetrack. Everybody coming at him, and nobody hits him. Yeah, he gets off in the grass here, and
that's why
he nails the back of the 46, drives him right back into the 31, across the curb.
David Gillen, they make a little bit of contact. You see John West Townley was on the outside. He's going to run right into the side of him and kind of lift that truck up a little bit. Got into the catch fence. For the 2nd week in a row, we've had a vehicle in the catch fence. But again, the catch fence did its job. It kept that truck down on the racetrack, and you see it riding along the top of the safer barrier.
When they got to turn 1, Phil, I think they were 3 wide, and Ben probably.
Let's take a look at it again.
You can see that it was Gilliland,
John West Townley in the
John
yellow
West,
truck.
and I think John Gilliland.
We've seen this.
Got together.
Yeah, we have. We've seen this time and time again. You see the splitter makes huge contact with the grass. The car starts to bounce. Luckily, it lands on all 4. It just continues to spin. But we've seen this. The 9 goes to make a move, looks for that inside line, wasn't clear of the 1, drives across his nose, ends up spinning through the grass.
Tore the splitter completely off when it grabbed the grass initially. And then once again,
look at that.
Hit hard and up into the air. A wild ride for Sam Hornish Jr.
Larson just gets loose, car goes around, tries to shoot the middle, just didn't clear him.
Couple times, and then Brian Scott was real curious about the underside of the car, and I had no clue what happened. I was like, I'm going to flip over frontwards, but I guess nobody got hurt, and we'll just go race it.
He's exited the bus stop, turning hard to get into the carousel, has lost the back of the race cars, tried to spin around on him, and you see heavy driver side contact. Luckily, there's those tires there, Kyle, so it's not direct.
Turn 10.
Just gets off right here, and man, this thing comes around and bam! Man, that's a hard lick on that driver.
He's already loose there completely by himself. Does a nice job getting the thing going forward, but unfortunately it hooks, and around he goes into the outside wall. Ray Black Jr. just trying to avoid him, I think, got sideways.